Welcome to episode 2 of the Crazy8 Podcast Report here at Lionsgate Studios in beautiful Vancouver, British Columbia. My name is Tracy Truman, and I'm here to give you an inside look of the pitch process. This is the waiting room, and behind this door, our judges are getting ready for the first pitches of day 1. Let's go meet them.
Hi, Prem Gill from City TV, and I am the broadcaster on the panel.
I'm Sue Bealey from the Nimble Company.
And Catherine Long-Hayquist. I'm an actor, and I own Biz Books.
I'm Glenn Schaefer. I review movies for the Province newspaper.
Hi, I'm Corey Andrews, and I did a film last year.
Hi, I'm Dusty Kelly, business representative of IATSC Local 891.
Do the people know where they belong? I know where I belong.
For myself, I was pitching last year, so I'm so fresh to this process. I feel honored that I get to sit with these guys who did the thing last year. I feel excited because I can feel the passion from where I was just last year.
It's just such a great honor to be asked to be a part of Crazy8 again and to be entrusted with so many great stories. You can really see how much heart and soul people put into this.
As much as you prepare for the pitch and which ideas and which possible questions, you'll never anticipate or you can't even replicate the adrenaline that's gonna be flowing through your body. That just, your leg starts twitching and your voice starts trembling and your eyes start watering. I mean,
I'm so scared!
What makes a successful pitch is really being succinct. Coming in, knowing what your story is, knowing what the beginning, middle, and end of that story is, knowing, really having also a sense of your creative team. Not necessarily having written the script isn't always necessary, but knowing what your story is.
I want to get specific. If they're going to say it's entertaining or it's funny, I want an example of how or why.
The Crazy8, it's more harrowing. There's like 10, 12 people all around you. There's a camera recording your pitch. You know there are 8 spots available, and you know that there are 65 people competing for those spots. The stakes are like much higher.
So each team that comes in has the ability to hand something to the panel, a one sheet or something that will help us remember them and their pitch with a little bit of information, because at the end of the day, you have a group of people here who are exhausted, so if you can leave something with us that is succinct, that's fantastic, especially if there might be some questioning about how the story actually was. If one person on the panel remembers it one way, another remembers it another, we need to be able to go back to something and go, okay, wait, this is what they're trying to get at.
That if you get asked a lot of questions, it's a good sign. It shows that there's some interest in it, so you don't want to not take the opportunity to explain or re-communicate your story. That's not a criticism, it's a supportive thing.
They asked us quite a few questions. Yeah, I think our pitch was close to 5 minutes long, but they interrogated us pretty well. I think they were interested in our idea.
And I think there were a number of stories today that we were really excited about as story concepts.
Everybody was pretty open and pretty, there were not a lot of hackles risen, I don't think, and everybody around the table here is pretty supportive.
I'm so impressed by the effort people put in, the amount of time they took to think about their pitches, the teams that they came in with. So much creativity out there. I mean, every one of these films should probably get made at some point. Great effort on everybody's part.
The rubber will hit the road tomorrow night around 5 when people have their favorites and are willing to fight for them. Right now, we seem to be pretty unified in terms of how we're perceiving the pitches. Tomorrow, things will really get interesting when we have to whittle down to the final 8, and that's going to be a tough job because there's some great pitches today.
You got to follow the pitch process. Now stay tuned for our next episode as the panel of judges decides which 8 teams get accepted into the Crazy8 this year. Don't forget to subscribe to the Crazy8 Podcast by going to www.crazy8podcast.com. From Lionsgate Studios, I'm Tracy Truman with the Crazy8 Podcast Report.